Welcome to the channel, everybody. I am OGL Schmitt. This is Custom Creator. Shout out to the Nightwish Army. Hope everyone's having a good time. It is 9 days until Yesterwynd. I don't know about you guys. This year has gone by so quickly. It it really does seem like just a short time ago this album was like on the distant horizon. Now it's almost upon us. Can't wait. The first two singles have been interesting to say the least, and they have just released a third. The band has gone all out on their videos on the last two, and musically we've had a little bit of like classic Nightwish, at least classic as far as what they're doing now, and a little bit of like experimental Nightwish. So I'm really interested in seeing what this third single holds for us. So I'm not going to stand here babbling. I know what you guys are here for. Let's uh let's see what Nightwish has got for us on An Ocean of Strange Islands. Tuomas and his ocean thing. If it actually Tuomas himself has said if it weren't for the for Metallica's Black album, he would have been a marine biologist. So metal and marine biology, those are both things I can get behind. So let's check out this song. All right, quick pause just for some thoughts. So the beginning orchestration like really has that Danny Elfman feel, uh, and also that classic Tumos feel. I even got some vibes from his solo album, which is about Scrooge McDuck of all things. That definitely needs to show up here on Custom Creator. But anyway, just that beautiful orchestration that Tumos does so well. Then when the guitars kicked in, like it honestly reminds me of Once. So it's like a little bit of modern Nightwish and a little bit of classic Nightwish mixed. Um, like the day of, there's a lot of lyrics going by here. I don't think I like this vocal pattern as much as I did the day of, but it still hasn't quite evolved yet. Uh, and I'm still kind of processing the mix. I know everyone has kind of had their opinions on how the recent Nightwish albums have been produced. I think Floor's voice is sitting in a decent spot. Obviously, because Floor's got such a powerful voice and she can put so much cut in it, like she can make her voice heard. It's kind of the guitars and the orchestra are kind of to me kind of bleeding together. It's hard to differentiate. One could say though that it kind of sounds like the ocean, just this wave of sound kind of crashing over you. So let's keep going here. I'm gonna back up to the beginning, and I'm not gonna do this very often, guys. This is probably gonna be the last time because this is a 9-minute song. I don't want the reaction to be 40 minutes. You know how wordy me and Danny can get. So let's start from the beginning. Deeper, meaner guitar tone. All right. So I mentioned the mix before. Um, so what it seems like, I connect. There's decent separation between the elements. It feels very compressed. Neither element seems to be able to expand much. I don't know that much about record producing though. Like I'm willing to bet there's tons upon tons of tracks on this song. Um, Tuomas is nothing if not ambitious. Lots of layers, I'm willing to believe. Uh, but it definitely gives the impression of sort of staring into this vast expanse of seemingly infinite possibilities. Sort of that sense of wonder that Tuomas is actually sort of, he's always had that. He's been able to maintain it even throughout um, his transition from like an inward looking songwriter to outward looking. His earlier lyrics were all about sort of his emotional state, how he's reacting to the world, and now he's sort of opening up and turning that gaze outward and is sort of meditating on his place in a much larger world full of people going through the same things that he has. I've actually really enjoyed his lyrical growth. The musical growth has been something, as I've mentioned, as I've struggled with because I remember Nightwish at their most power metalish, bombastic, just straight ahead. But it was Perfume of the Timeless that inspired me to go back and check some of their later stuff, excuse me, like the Human Nature album. And I'm really finding myself vibing with it a lot more. It's just Tumos is a different person, so his compositions are going to reflect that. It's still uniquely Nightwish. So Floriance's vocals here, it's almost like a rap that she's doing over these verses in the pre-chorus. Like she'll do some vocal techniques. There's some flips into head voice. There's some interesting tricks with like the spacing and the rhythm that she's really good at. Her belts get a lot of attention, but she's really good at doing very subtle things. Uh, and then, of course, you get that power and that sustain in the chorus. Uh, so it is interesting that you have an almost conversational vocal throughout the verse and the pre-chorus, while having this expansive sound, giving you this idea of an infinite world. Uh, it seems to me, most people seem to think that the song is about people that you meet along your life, along life's journey. The world is the ocean, and these people are the islands. That's interesting. I'm sort of developing a different take on this, but I'm starting to babble again. So let's continue. The visuals, once again, Nightwish has spared no expense with these things. They're absolutely beautiful. And I appreciate Tumos putting as much effort into the visual representation of his sound as he does the sound itself. That is a lot of work. So, uh, thumbs up. He's he's a fantastic composer, and if he's having any say in the visuals here, he's got a good eye as well as a great ear. So let's keep going here. This new album is going to be fascinating. I'm not quite sure how long it's been since my last pause. There was uh, there was some wicked bass in there. That's something you don't get a lot from Nightwish. It's this really crazy, badass bass. That groove almost reminded me of Slaying the Dreamer from Century Child. Yeah, that. So this is almost like it covers all eras of Nightwish, which for the lyrical theme is uh is appropriate. Floor is getting more intense with the vocalizations here, getting up into her higher register, a bit more belting. Uh, so I was telling you I had a different take on the lyrics. To me, the islands are places that you've been, and this could be anything, like an ocean of strange islands. This could be like a store you go to where you just end up bumping into someone that becomes a friend, or this could be, there's a place called the Pearl Room. This is where I saw my first Epica show, and it was torn down recently, and I'd seen like three concerts there. So that actually kind of broke my heart. Like that to me is like would be like an island because I saw these amazing acts there, and I talked to these really cool people, and I had these great times with my friend Ryan. So the islands are essentially just your life experiences. The ocean is your life, and the islands are, I guess, places or people that stand out in your mind. Um, even like me and Danny, we've met each other, and I spent a week in North Carolina, which was amazing. But 90% of our friendship has been done on on the internet, on things like Discord and Watch Together, and now here in Streamyard. And those places like feel like islands to me because I remember conversations that we had and things that we did, and people that we'd bring in and chat. Uh, yeah, I really do like this older, mellower, more reflective Tumos. It's great. It's food for thought, I guess. And Nightwish provides a great soundtrack that kind of gets your brain fired up and your body grooving as well. Um, yeah, there was I guess my one complaint. Like I love the bass and the drums in there, but it sounded like there was some lead guitar from Empu that got kind of buried in the mix. So I guess like any album, there's pluses and minuses to the mix here. I think sometimes people are just aren't giving the sound enough time to marinate in their ears, I guess, because there is so much going on in this song. Okay, I'm at 15 minutes already. Let me uh, let me get back to this. 'Cause, wow, Tumos has not been lazy with this album. I'm going to say that. So, Thule, if you're there, hey, how's it going? Yeah, Nightwish Army, shout out. Let me know if you guys are looking forward to this album. What has been your favorite of these three singles so far? That's what I like to know. If they've been three completely different songs, which one do you guys like the best? Let me know in the comments, and I will hit you back as soon as possible. Uh, oh, oh, I'm sorry. Quick pause. I have to hear that slow part again. I loved how they went back to this slow orchestral sound. Um, and Flora's voice is so beautiful. She just has such a full, rich sound. So as soon as she came in, you get the Sleeping Sun vibes. I wonder if Tatumos, like every album that he's done with the band, has been like an island. Different interactions, working with different people, or maybe each era of the band. the Taria years, the Annette years, and now this era with Floor. Um, there's a lyric about a retiree. I mean, is he referencing Marco, Yuka, perhaps? There were some drum beats in there that definitely made me think of Yuka. Uh, if that was an intentional homage on Kai's part, that is awesome. Kai's an amazing drummer. Check out Winter Sun if you want to see like his stamina and his speed. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get back to this. No, here we go. So tranquil. That's a oh no no no. So first of all, that's an interesting way to end it. It's a complete sort of tonal shift. That definitely felt. I've got an album called The Mariner. It's by a guy who does sort of like tranquil sounding music like that. That's what it immediately brought to my mind. It's really soothing. Um, Whereas the guitar and the orchestra combined and those wicked grooves gave this impression of this vast ocean full of limitless possibilities that will sometimes that will frequently challenge you. That those pipes at the end, that's Troy, obviously, just felt very tranquil. That is the peace and contentment of one that is bested these challenges and is refueling for the next one. Um, but Troy, I think, is a great addition to Nightwish. Of course, Four is a great vocalist, a fantastic front woman. She's definitely the one that the perfect voice and a front woman for the band. Troy has been such he plays so many different instruments, adds so many different textures. I think his vocals are perfect for this new uh, version of Tuomas. I guess this new chapter in his life. They've got a warm feel, so I was kind of missing them there. Um, but this is a really cool song. I think every song from this album has had a concept that's made me think. So we're at 25 minutes now. So I will just say this to you guys. In a lot of ways, this channel is one of those strange islands. This is it's where I've met so many Australians, our Aussie Army, the Warning Army. This is where I met you guys. This is where we hang out and share our experiences with this amazing band, and it's been amazing, and it's going to continue to be amazing. So I don't care who's singing for this band, whether it be Floor or Annette or Taria. Nightwish is a band. If you are having trouble in life, their music can help you overcome it. If you're having good experiences in life, their music can help you enhance it. So it's not Team Floor, it's not Team Annette, it's not Team Taria. We're all Team Nightwish, sailing this ocean of strange islands together. Mental health is real. Music is your best support group, and Nightwish is fucking awesome. Thank you guys very much. Ways to support the channel: buy us a coffee. We'll shoot your request to the top of the list. We've got really cool exclusive content in our Patreon and our members area. We've got a cool Discord where I'd love to talk Nightwish, symphonic metal, music, movies, whatever with you guys. Rest in peace, James Earl Jones, the voice of Mufasa, Darth Vader, so many other amazing performances. Um, yeah, thank you guys so much. This been a very rewarding reaction for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Later.